Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Washington, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. 0-1, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. So digging in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So striding in, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Soft liner toward short, and one gone. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. This one's flared out toward left. Hernandez over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Ball two now. Cole has his target. Here's the 2-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. So 2-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman Eric Hosmer.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth,
outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
Piscotty.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Evan Gattis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Evan Gattis is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short. backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Designated hitter, Victor.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left
First
fielder,
pitch coming. Here it is. Kevin Kiermaier is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. A little bouncer. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 1 strike now from Cole. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty on his horse, and that retires the side. Gene Segura standing in. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. Left field and deep. Kiermaier racing back at the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Culberson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here's the 0-1. Now the double steal is on here. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Digging in for his
second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now batting,
from the stretch. Hit in the air out to right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. from the belt. Kicks and deals. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
Right there is a temptation.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In to score the runner from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Jimenez.
A.J. Jimenez.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Segura showing off his range. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Washington,
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Segura.
Swing and a liner, but foul. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrus. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is under it. And the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Billy.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a dive, but he's back. Hamilton couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. Rizzo rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Culberson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Charlie Culberson.
High pop-up. Rizzo is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, he reached back at Townsend right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
After it is Hamilton. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez. He had a sac fly earlier. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. In the air out toward right field. Piscotty is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Into the box, AJ Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
That's popped up out toward short right field. LeMahieu is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is popped up. Simmons is there for it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raul Mondesi. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. One strike now from Cole. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and a good throw gets him. One gone. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Andrus has got to get rid of it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
First baseman number 44.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one.
Catcher. Evan Gattis.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And that misses inside. 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So digging in now. Charlie Culberson. 0-for-1 for him. Taking over on the mound is Pat Venditti, and his unique ability to work both right and left-handed. This should be fun to watch.
Venditti.
Corey Dickerson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that.
It's time for the tradition.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He doubled earlier in the game. 1-for-2 to this point.
Victor.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The next 3-2. hit slowly back to the mound. A quick out number 1. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now batting, Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
DJ LeMahieu.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Fouled back. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Weekly hit to third. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the... Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman.
And some... action out in that Washington.
Iglesias.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the first pitch. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 9. Feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. And the inning is over. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton going back. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Right-handed hitter, so that'll force Venditti to make the change and throw right-handed for this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out. Evan Gattis now standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. Gene Segura standing in. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Luis Avilan, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Now pitching for Washington.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer.
Luis Avilan.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A.J. Ramos comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 to Martinez. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Sean Doolittle takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of it. Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's by him. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
The final.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Washington, second baseman, DJ.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. And a rather easy first out. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball one. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hamilton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll... Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the box.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hayward.
Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And that is through into right field for a single. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. The throw will go to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Coming to the plate now, Victor Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Left fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Andrus is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Eric Hosmer
sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Ready now, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Fouled straight back.
Simmons.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So striding in, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to third. There's Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, A.J. Jimenez.
Catcher, A.J. Jimenez.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Arrieta into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2. Here it comes. Fooled him there, and a little pop up to the right side. And Hosmer will just look this one in. And here's Elvis Andrus now. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Elvis Andrus.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hamilton. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third base.
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hamilton. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Into the box now, Charlie Culberson.
Designated hitter, Charlie
comes set.
Culberson.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Third inning, no score to this point. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw to first. Now a move over to first. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Segura runs. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Rizzo posts under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Raul Mondesi. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Raul Mondesi.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
But there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first out of the inning.
Hamilton.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one. Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one. That wasn't even close.
Jason Hayward will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kike Hernandez.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And that's in there. Base hit. Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Before the first pitch, a check at first. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Mondesi takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 44.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. On the ground up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. LeMahieu over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runner goes for second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Elvis Andrus.
Line towards center field. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping up now, Jean Segura. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Simmons onto the grass. 2 gone. Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Piscotty shading to his right. 1 out. Now batting, A.J. Jimenez. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Raul Mondesi hit it hard, but Terrence Gore will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield. A pitch out, the throw, and not in time as both runners move up despite the pitch out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This pitch is popped up. Andrus on the move. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits.
DJ LeMahieu.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading up for the Reds, right fielder.
Hit hard on the ground to the right.
Hayward.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To 2-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Andrus. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to rip it and rip it.
Now that's not fair.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Trout going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Eric Hosmer.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
Right fielder, Stephen
Into the windup and the pitch. Stephen Piscotty is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. In the air out to right. On the move is Hayward. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled back. And there's ball 1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with the cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional.
Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. Stepping up now, Austin Barnes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Raul Mondesi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Gene Segura standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman number 2, Gene.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Culberson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in, Kike Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Chris Withrow enters the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds.
He's set. Here it comes.
Chris Withrow.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Billy.
And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will be hauled in by Andrus for out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Rizzo.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now,
We got time.
a step off as they try. Number 71.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 71.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Digging in and looking for more. Getting loose in the bullpen is Pat Venditti. Taking over on the mound is Pat Venditti, and his unique ability to work both right and left-handed. This should be fun to watch. Turned on down the line. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now the 0-2 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Up high in the air. Iglesias is there for it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He was retired.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Third baseman
Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Charlie Culberson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chase Headley will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Kiermaier is there as he makes the catch. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. A.J. Ramos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jose Iglesias. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.